All right, so just like I did for Susamaru, we're gonna talk about Yahaba and why I think him and her are literally the worst characters in the game. It just and wait, I know you're gonna say it. You're gonna say something about Yahaba's TOD and Surge mode, and he's got discuss. I don't care. I don't care. Nothing. You're not gonna bring this argument to my table. Him Surge mode TOD, anyone Surge mode TOD, I don't care. It's not practical. You're not doing this in an actual combo. You know how many times we've discovered TODs from a Surge mode and then someone's like, yeah man, this is so cool, this is broken. When have you seen that in an actual match? When have you seen it in a tournament? I've ran at least 4 tournaments now. When have you seen someone do a Surge TOD combo in a tournament? I haven't. Pinch to go baby. What's good guys? Iyokuu here, and that's just the demons are not good. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So I understand people have their opinions, and this doesn't mean that these demons are like dog shit ass water, whatever, you know. Like, I'm not saying that they can't be played. I'm not telling anyone to not play them. They have their very niche roles. The way that I was comparing Yahaba in my stream the other night was that Yahaba was basically this game's version of Deidara, right? Or Deidara, however you like to pronounce it. So he stands there, he throws stuff, and then he has things that come from all directions in order to confirm the hit, right? In Yahaba's case, and it's kind of like it's a weird trade-off that I'm slightly willing to accept. Yahaba's arrows don't do actual damage. I don't know if you guys, some of you don't read and you just do shit, but Yahaba's arrows don't actually do damage. They cause an insane amount of stun on the opponent. So theoretically, you can throw one arrow, they get stunned, and you have enough time to throw out a skill and they get hit by that skill. You can throw out 2 arrows and now you have more time for them to get hit by that skill. If you complete the auto combo, he throws out a rock. A rock does like 5% damage. So out of one entire auto combo, you get 5% damage. Let that sink in. I like the stun effect on the arrows, but bare minimum, they could have made the arrows do, you know, something. I don't know, or at least have better control, right? Because I don't need him to be broken. I don't need him in the game, but for arrows to, not only do they not track you the way that they would in the anime, they just, you can just dodge them. Yahaba's arrows are really like, you have to and this of course goes into my entire concepts and theories and discussions about player and the pilot versus the actual character, but getting hit by Yahaba's arrows because of how slow they are, especially full screen, you just shouldn't be getting hit by Yahaba. I'm just throwing that out there. If you have a solid defense, if you're not an idiot and you're quick dashing at your opponent from full screen, you should not be getting hit by these arrows, which forces the Yahaba to do some other things to mix in with the arrows. So then you've got plunge, which is the his signature move you see from the anime where he, you know, the arrow grabs you, throws you in the air, and then slams you on the ground. And then that can lead into a combo, but that is a demon bar. So now you're spending 1 demon bar to do no damage, and then you still have to, I guess the ending of plunge does damage, but you want the combo. So you have to figure stuff out from there. He's got smackdown, which is an arrow move. It's his directional, his tilt triangle move, or triangle skill, right? Skill number 2. And what that does is it just, arrow comes from the sky and slams you on the ground. The impact to the ground is what gives you the damage, not the actual arrow. So it does lead in for a pop-up, but you can't auto combo that. Your auto combo is way too slow. The arrows come out so significantly, like they're so slow compared to anything else in the game as far as an auto combo and normal attack goes. So doing things like smackdown, auto combo, rock into explosion don't really work. So you'd have to do, from at least from what I've tested, I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below if I'm wrong on how his combo structure works. But from what I'm understanding, you know, you have to do things like rock. I think the third one blows them all the way back, but that's why I said rock instead of 3 rocks. But whatever, you do rock, you do smackdown, and then you do rock again, and then you do explosion, and that's 4 bars, or 3 bars plus a demon bar. You can do smackdown, rock, explosion, and that's only 2 bars plus a demon bar. And you get like a decentish amount of damage, I guess, for spending that amount of bar. But then everyone's gonna say, oh, but if you go into boost mode, then he does all this sick ass damage, bro. Just boost. I don't have boost at the start of the round, so I have to play a way harder neutral than any other character in the game in order to get 1 bar of boost. And then you're telling me that in order to close out the round, I need to use that boost in order to get damage, completely ignoring the fact that boost doesn't all of a sudden make his arrows have insane tracking. They don't make him faster as far as his attack speed goes. It just makes his movement faster. So I'm still playing the same game. It's just slightly less hard if I get the hit. It's still hard for me to get that hit. And I don't like zoners. I really don't. But zoners typically exist in a 2D platform. So you can't, like, there's no 360 running around, if that makes sense. A zoner in a 360 game has the worst time of their life, because you can't create this 3D dimensional fireball or projectile that fully tracks you. Even his DP skill, right? The R1 triangle doesn't fully track you. It sits there and it's gonna hit you if you're doing anything. But hypothetically speaking, let's say that I'm doing this in block stun. I do arrow, arrow, arrow. I summon my 3 arrows above my head and maybe throw a rock at you, right? Just to check and see if you're gonna stay to blocking. You block everything and then arrows are just sitting there. Now all you have to do is run left or right. You dodge every single thing that I could potentially do. Plunge doesn't follow you the way that it does in the anime. The tracking arrow, the chaser arrows don't actually chase you. They're straight arrows. They go in a straight line. So they go wherever your last placement was. So if you're running to the left, each chaser arrow will hit like right behind you. Not right behind you like it'll clip you. I mean like a good character space away from you. If you're just running left or right. If you run straight, then of course it's gonna hit you, because all it has to do is go straight and like slightly up or down. But all you have to do is run left or right to avoid every single arrow thing that he does. You just literally run in the left or right direction, and none of the arrows touch you. None of the normal attacks touch you. Smackdown can't touch you because it's a vertical thing going straight down. Slightly angled if it catches you at whatever angle, but it's not enough to catch you a character space away. The chaser arrows don't catch you a character space away. Rocks don't catch you a character space away. Like, I saw a lot of people in the chat last night saying that Yahaba was the better of the two, but honestly I don't think so. I think, sure, like if you count boost damage, right, like he does more damage, cool, that's great, but it doesn't matter if all I gotta do is run left and I avoid every single thing that you do. Bare minimum you catch me with the demon skill explosion and I get caught, you know, slipping or lacking. You caught my foot and I blow up in the sky, and then you can do whatever you want from there. But he can't be up close because he has no way to get you off of him. Explosion doesn't work the way that you would think it does. The arrows do work, they stay there. So like you summon arrows, they're gonna be there. So if I'm mid combo and then the arrows hit me, I just got hit. You don't get up in time to hit me back though, so it's just resetting to neutral. Arrows don't do a lot of damage, so that doesn't matter. So then you have this character who's just like Susamaru, doesn't do a lot of damage from any of the attacks that would actually hit very commonly, and you don't get any reward from that. So you have to boost or go into surge in order to get damage, which is stupid. It's really dumb. Like Susamaru has red combo starters and she gets no damage from said red combo starter. Like at least when Zenitsu TCFs you can get a lot of damage from a TCF red combo. But in Susamaru's case, having a normal attack that starts a red combo, I don't know who designed these characters, but they need to get fired. I am just not a fan of what they've presented to the game. I don't think they do anything to the game. And for once, I can actually agree with the masses and say that these two demons are mid, if not borderline garbage. Listen, I don't go around saying things need buffs most of the time. These characters need to be severely adjusted. Like I would actually be okay if they removed them from the game and rework these characters 100%. This is not okay. CC2 releasing these characters was not okay. Not the way that they are right now. They literally have no benefit as far as zoning goes. You just You literally just move. Like any smart player will get around every single thing of zoning for here. Susamaru is the better zoner because her shit is fast as hell. It's quick and she can move while throwing balls. Like who do you know that has a moving fireball? She can move while throwing fireballs, bro. Susamaru is clearly the better version of the demons. People just haven't realized it because damage, which is fine, right? You need damage to close out rounds. I'm not arguing that. But Yahaba not being able to actually track you with any of his arrows, you just literally walk to the left or right and you dodge everything that he's gonna do, is dumb. No damage from that. The arrows don't stick you in place for long. They'd be different if the arrows like stuck you, right? They hit you and you're stunned for a good like 2-3 seconds. That's different because then I'm sacrificing no damage and no tracking for the ability to stun lock you from a single arrow, and now I can get my damage. All right, cool. You got hit by my arrow. Now it's my turn. But no, doesn't do that. You can hit somebody mid arrow, like mid combo, right? You guys trade, your arrow hits them for stun. They recover faster than you and they can still smack the hell out of you. It's ridiculous. I just, man. Maybe expect videos on these characters. I don't know. I really don't know.